I did 10 builds to refine this prompt to build a full landing page. It's going to have dark and light mode in it. It's going to be mobile responsive, and it's going to have scroll animation and an actual contact form as well. Right, let's get into it. I'm going to use this prompt to actually make a full website. We'll have the text tag here that we're going to use, the file structure, the design and direction we want to go, all the images, all the assets, and then the sections in exactly this order. They'll go a bit in more detail in regards to every single one of them. We've got the hero section, the nav, the testimonials, the services, and then the about section. Process section, we got 3 steps. And then they're going to be stacked on mobile, the CTA section where there's a simple call to action, then a simple contact form with a footer. And we also want to be mobile responsive, have a dark and light toggle, and have smooth animations as well. And we're going to ask it to not build anything until we make sure everything is in a working order. So this prompt is free. I'll just leave the link in the description so you can just check it out fun. So right now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it into Claude. So first it goes into plan mode. It's trying to pick up a business name, it's probably a color palette and everything, and then we're ready to start working. So this is a simple website. We don't use any frameworks, so we're just using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So it loads super quickly and it's more secure as well. I'm actually going to do a quick stopwatch to see how long it takes to actually do the full build. I'm pretty pleased with the plan he came up with, so I'm just gonna accept everything, because it's just going to do 3 files. It's not going to read anything, it's not going to extract anything from anywhere, so it's pretty safe to do so. Otherwise, if it does any external calls and stuff like that, you want to check the whole process. But right now we're not using any MCPs, nothing that sorts, or external skills or anything like that. So it's been around 2.5 minutes and we've done the full plan. We're just waiting for it to create the actual images. We've already have the assets in place here, so these are all the images it's going to use to actually do the full build. We're just waiting for it to finish. Right, so it took 5 minutes to create the index. Right, everything else is going to follow. I'm just going to open this in the live server, so we have the actual page loaded in straight away. All right, sweet. So the full website is built in around 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're gonna go check out right now. Here's what we got so far. So this nav is working. See, it's got spy testimonials, services, 18 years. This bit I don't like it, but overall looks pretty good. There's a few changes I want to make. I just want to check dark mode real quick, see how it works. All right, dark looks good. So the 2 changes I want to make are these right here. So I want it to be more information here. So in the previous builds, we had it like this, 3 types of experiences. So would you be so kind as to actually add 3 properties here to the actual about, and then also have the image be the same 1000 by 800 rather than having a 500 by 500 for the actual properties. I want 3 of them added rather than just this one you've just added. Then the other thing was in regards to the CTA. I think this doesn't look good at all, so we'll ask it to fix the CTA as well. So these are actually really easy fixes. So it's interesting to see if sometimes it stutters, but also sometimes it does an amazing job doing something very difficult. The issue is fixed. All right, this is perfect, but would you be so kind as to actually center the about us as well? So you just have a center here rather than on the top position of it, so they just stack better together. Yeah, sweet, this is perfect. And now there was one last thing I wanted to change. Yeah, the about section. So for the about section, this is the 9th build, so I really like how we had just one line here, so I'm just going to ask it. So could we have the call to action section actually be more cohesive, like the 9th example right there, the first I sent you, rather than having this random design editor. My voice is so booky when I talked into the actual microphone. All right, let's see if it still understands it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is perfect. All right, this is exactly how I want it. All right, let's just swap these colors right here, because this looks very good, but I'd like to be black on white. All right, so can we actually swap the buttons to be black on white rather when we do the hover, rather than have them be white on black, basically? So the dark mode, light mode works perfectly. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is perfect actually. So let's see this bit. Yeah, this is good. All right, I like this a lot. Everything here seems in working order. We'll just go over and check dark mode as well. Oh, it still does this. Yeah, I think it did it. So it's not a bug. I think it did it because it wanted to have the black on white on the light mode and then have it different on dark mode. So it swapped the buttons, but it doesn't work now. All right. So the thing is, right now it's still on dark mode, black text and white background. I want it to be white text and black background, literally the same it was on actually the light mode. You swapped it, and now the actual light mode doesn't work. Also, make sure you're using variables so it doesn't glitch out. So the main issue is it swapped the actual colors from here. It didn't understand. I asked it to do it in the dark mode, so it just did it on the light mode. So it just broke for a bit. Yeah, it was already using variables basically, and now it's just doing hard-coded colors. Yeah, I think it looks good this way. It looks like a loading screen. Yeah, I like it. Sweet. We'll just have to check on mobile, see if it works proper. So on mobile, I actually just want to have 3 cards here for the testimonials, so people don't have to scroll 20 minutes. All right, let's just check it on mobile now. Menu. There's again, it always messes this up. All right, so let me ask it to fix it. Would you be so kind as to try and add the next on the actual phone menu? You've apparently missed this, and make sure it's hidden on desktop. Kindly appreciate it, bro. I've literally done. I'll show you. I've done 9 builds. I'm gonna go through all of them and just show you that I don't think it missed one. See, it has the X. Literally 9 builds, and it's still messed up on the 10th, which is pretty. Yeah, it has the X properly. Every single one has it except for this one. So as you can see, even if you do it a bunch of times, it could still mess up. More or less about the 3 cards. Yeah, just three cards here as well. Services, the about. Everything stacks nice one under the other. Sweet. Consultant, menu. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. All right, now what I'm curious is if I were to ask it, so what was the prompt missing that made you actually forget to add the X and then also center the actual about section properly? What was the actual initial prompt that sent you missing? If you think about it, you wanna implement this for our next project. So I'm actually gonna bake this into the full prompt at the end, but I still wanted to share this experience to see how tinkering with your own prompts can be. Here it is. It's mostly its own fault because everything was already baked into the actual prompt. So yeah, these were basically already into the prompt baked in, but it's still messed up a bit. So that's just that, I guess. So yeah, so those were already baked into the actual prompt, as you can see. But obviously, sometimes it still messes up, and that's something you need to learn and deal with as you build more projects. So that's it. Just one prompt, and you get a professional landing page that you can use for your own business. So the template is absolutely free. I'll leave a link in the description, and you can get either the prompt or the full code for the full website. So you can get that straight away as well. If you actually want to build projects like these together, you can just join the community at provibecoding.dev. All right, see you in the next one.